In a time of crisis, Apollo cares. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, your
So if
health
you
and
win,
safety is our top priority. Equipped to disinfect your home or facility with our award-winning Apollo 360 electrostatic disinfection process. Residential properties, offices, schools, retail spaces, factories, medical facilities, restaurants, transportation, and more. Apollo is here to help you combat the spread of COVID. Contact us today to find out how we can help serve you.
Clean floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Here either.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're back here, folks, at Bennigan's Ohio Valley Sports Online Coaches Show with Coach Dan Rivera from the Weird Madonna Blue Dawns. Another big victory, Coach. Things went as you expected, except, a couple injuries you talked about. But, as far as going on the road, were you able to, I hate to say this, but as I've coached before, Billy, it's the truth when you say, there's some things this game we want to work on and, get better at. Were we able to do that game?
No, I'm going to be honest. I really like the guy from 100. Good guy, DJ. It's a really good human being. But you really can't. We could have scored 100 points.
Right.
Honestly, God, they couldn't defend the pass. He's trying as best he can. He has a good junior high pro. The good thing about this game is in the middle of the second quarter, all young guys played.
Right.
Even though I have enough kids, some of the seniors had to play, but it was mostly juniors, sophomore, and freshmen out there, which is great. Because we've had a lot of close games this year, so we haven't really subbed. So it was great they got to play. Look, it was Callister got to play quarterback. We had different receivers. So that was a good thing about this game.
Good.
Should I sit on there?
Yeah.
Hey, one of your burgers, you pick it. I trust you. And then I'm going to pay for my wife. No, and I know order one more thing for my wife. I'll pay for that.
So, Brandon, give him the same one I had.
Sorry. It's okay. I was ordering my food for my wife, so I wouldn't be in trouble.
I wasn't on. Danny just muted me. He didn't want me to talk to you, Danny. He said, when me and you start talking, we talk forever.
But it's good to play that team because we need a little rest anyway.
Right.
Well, you got to win. That's the key. And you were talking about now you're sitting at about 12th or 11th in the playoff.
I think 12th right now. I don't follow those things. I know people think I'm crazy. I really don't. My daughter called me today and said we're 12th. So I guess we're 12th.
So you got to get in the top 8 to get a home game. You're probably not going to get there.
We're not going to get there. No, I think we can maybe move up one more, two more. You know what I mean? It's a must win. We have to win. They have to win because I think the loser might be out. So I think.
Because they were I think they started the year off, Danny? 6-1?
6-1, yeah, 6-1.
And then they
6-2.
They lost to
played Cameron twice.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
You got to play the same team twice.
No
and
so Cameron gets double bonus points.
Double points for them. But how do you get 2 losses when you got 16 teams in the playoffs and you got 2 losses and you're struggling to get in?
Yeah, because here's the thing about West Virginia where I say people get mad at me. Down in Charleston, those areas, they're in conferences. So your conference, let's say you have 5 teams. Maybe one team stinks, 0-10. The other teams have 2-3 wins. So the points pile up.
Yeah.
Out here, you got to play. It's their independent schedule.
Yeah.
They're lucky. Like Clay Patel, they got that good old boy system. Clay Patel, Valley, Cameron. Those guys won't play us. The Cameron, Clay Patel, Valley, they won't play us. I don't know why. We're Sing Lake. We don't got great numbers, but they all play each other. So what do they do? Pile up points. They do.
One year you get them, next year you get them.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah.
So they just rotate points. So
Exactly
that's how it usually goes.
Yeah, we used to be in that conference. I don't know what happened. Something happened. I don't know what happened.
You were winning it.
I know, but eventually small schools going to I don't know.
No, you're right.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Small schools, it goes in a circle. Eventually, it's going to be your turn to win.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to have a good bunch of kids.
Yeah, the Ross Comas and the our leaders are not there no more.
Right.
There's other people, but they're not there no more.
Yeah.
I practiced there with 18 kids. I got one kid sick. We are not there yet.
Are you at home or are you on the road?
Oh, on the road. Thank God. When you're at home, you don't understand. We do everything. We got to fix the field. We got to do everything. I prefer being on the road. All I got to do is worry Get on the bus. Go play. Come home. Exactly right.
Exactly nice.
Right. This job has changed me.
It's changed you? You got a little gray in that beard, Danny.
Job's changed me a lot.
Hey, when can I get a toboggan like that?
I got a couple. I'll bring one next week.
That's what I'm looking at.
I need one.
Well, It was cold today, so I wore it.
I need one. I'll wear it all the time,
Okay.
Danny.
I got a couple. I'll bring them.
I'll wear
I
it.
got my
I'll do 'em.
Madonna shirt. But
Yeah, I do.
I
I got a lot of long sleeves.
I take a long sleeve one too.
I'll take them too. I'll take whatever we can get, Danny.
Only-
You know us.
only
We
if
play
we
for the
win.
merchants. We don't care.
Because if I lose, we're gone. So, I mean, if I see you on the street, I'll give you one. But we're waiting.
Well, we got your number. Don't worry. We'll get a hold of you.
Yeah.
You know, as you said, you got a lot of younger guys in, and how are you? Were you happy with, what they did? Were they
Yeah.
able to, show improvement from where they started at the beginning of the year to now?
See, it's kind of crazy. Our young guys are pretty good. We
Okay.
just don't have enough of them.
Right.
And that's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
We don't have enough. We had 4 kids come from Weir Middle. They're good players. They're really good. They're going to be great one day.
Remember that Colton Griskovich?
Hey, boy, you talk about hand-eye coordination?
Yeah.
I could tell why he's a good baseball player, shortstop. The guy got ball skills for a freshman. And you know what he does about him? He hustles everywhere. I don't know who's taught him that, because obviously we didn't have junior dons. Someone's taught him to go hard all the time.
Right.
But we have a nice little group. I just need more kids. I
Right.
need more kids.
Well, you gotta start selling yourself.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do, but I'll be honest with you. I know they say I recruit that. I don't know how. I have no time, and I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
I can't promise you anything. The only thing I promise you is you get a blue and white jersey, and you're going to practice hard. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not that kind of guy.
You were talking about your young kids, because it's tough because you're losing, I think, a 4-year starter, a quarterback. So you got a kid in there to play. What grade was he in, Danny?
He's a freshman, Lucas
Freshman,
McAllister.
yeah.
I coach his stepdad, Eric Hayden.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where it connects.
Oh, okay, I know Eric. We know
Good
Eric.
base- Lucas is a good baseball player.
Yeah.
Dad's a baseball coach.
Yeah.
So he came to Donna, and he's our backup quarterback right now and outside backer.
That's
Nice
awesome.
little athlete. Yeah, plays basketball, plays all 3 sports.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a great thing. I just need more.
Yeah.
And I got a guy, Corey Windsor, right there. Shout out to. He's a great guy. He's starting the juniors. Now, they're not playing no games.
Yeah.
But they're practicing. He has a lot of 5th and 6th grade. I think he has like 6th, 8th graders.
Yeah.
So it's a start.
I got a great line, but I can't say it on air.
Okay.
Why?
You want to get more players?
Oh, I got you.
Tell me off the air because I like to get them.
Okay. I got two lines.
Okay.
always,
I
but,
just can't promise him
yeah,
anything.
no, but this one, you'll laugh when I tell you.
But you're winning games, Danny. That's got to be half the battle. I mean, you're winning 6, 7 games a year.
We are. I was really mad. That's why I'm late. We practiced late tonight. Just didn't like the effort today. And then I drive over here. I think I have 18 guys. Where can the effort be? Maybe it's a scout team. I mean, you know how it is.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I played. You
you-
played.
yeah.
When you have a scout team doing half line, you happen to go half. But
Yeah.
but the problem is, I just can't accept it. I
afford,
just
yeah.
can't do it.
Right, and you
I
can't,
can't.
afford to. I mean, you have to,
Yeah, that's a bad thing I have. I always tell my wife, I wish I didn't care so much.
Right. Well,
I hate to say it
well,
like that,
Danny,
because
you-
I
well,
can't sleep.
yeah,
I'll
well,
be up
that's-
all night trying to figure things out. I mean, I hate it.
It goes. And I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but it goes back to the numbers once again because
Yeah.
usually, your scout team, you have some other players on there where your regular players
No,
might
you're
be
right.
getting some rest.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, guys, you know what? You are the starting offensive line,
Yeah.
and you're also the starting scout team.
Yeah,
So, we
we
have
went
to work.
7 on 7 day half line.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is?
I know.
Yeah.
You can't rob number 3 in trips because you don't have enough guys at backside.
Yeah.
So he keeps coming open. You keep getting mad, but you're only going to half line. Ain't nobody there. And I'm getting pissed off. The guy's catching the ball because the damn quarterback keeps throwing there, even though we're half line. That's like inside run
Yeah.
when the coach runs sweep.
Yeah.
Right? Defense coordinator gets pissed off. Well, I was getting pissed off because they didn't run divide route, and we didn't have a backside safety.
Right.
It is what it is.
But what Billy said though is 100% true. It takes a special coach, special coaching staff, and special kids to be able, because there's teams not to pick on.
No, you're right.
that-
No, you're right. I tell my kids every day, guys right now who turn their gear in would love to be 6-3
Yes.
Yeah.
and playing for something. Right? I mean, that's the bottom line.
You're
It's
exactly
the bottom
right.
line.
Well, we can talk about it out here right now. We got 2 coaches coming here every Wednesday now. We used to
Yeah.
have 4. You
Yeah.
know, it's not easy. People
Yeah.
think making the playoffs is easy.
And the one coach is a big dog. I mean, he's on top of the mountain.
Oh, the
I mean,
guy
it's his
just
doghouse. Yeah,
the guy just
yeah,
left.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We're sitting in the grass. Or he's in the home.
Yeah, matter of fact,
He's in that doghouse. We're outside eating grass.
Yeah.
He just tied the state record. Huh?
Yeah.
For wins. He's got 401. One more will put him at 402. And then we asked him, Danny, this is a question about coaching. I said, because people always ask me, me and Jason are both Steubenville guys, and they say, well, how is Big Red good? Well, they got athletes. They do. We get that. But you've coached athletes up in that Pittsburgh area. You don't put effort into it, and your coaches don't study film, know what they're doing, I don't care who you are. You want to go watch Big Red's good? Go to their field house at 6 in the morning on a Saturday. Stay there from 6 in the morning till 7 at night, watching film. That's not easy being away from your wife.
And I'm going to tell you something else. You just said it right. Consisting of the same coaches.
Yes.
Right. It's hard coaching now. If you work a regular job, how do you coach?
You can't.
Can't. You better own your own business, or you better be laid off, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough times.
And I'll give you, and this is a tribute to you and Coach Zach, because Billy's the same way. Cornette, and I tell people this all the time, that outside of Basuno Big Red, we only have one, maybe Zach Caloris, one Najee Murray. You might have one or two elite, or sometimes, a lot of times, not even that elite player. We got a few great players, but then we have a few more good players. And then you have the coaches like you guys and like Coach Zach, the below average players. They make them average. The average players, they make them good. The good players.
Yeah, you're right. And Reno does a great job. Be honest, I watch the practices. Those kids play. I mean, here's the thing. Stillville has tough kids.
Oh, you gotta be dogs.
Listen, it ain't easy living Stillville. I'm a social worker. I drive those streets every day.
Yeah.
I have clients up and down. It ain't easy living Stillville. It ain't. I'm just telling you, it ain't easy.
Oh, I don't know.
So those kids go to that football, and it's important to them. Parents think it's important to them.
Yeah.
And Reno gets hired teachers.
Yeah.
A lot of schools hire teachers that don't do anything after school activities, don't do anything. They don't help your school.
Right.
They just don't. Reno's coaches, they coach other sports.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's how you work a
you don't,
system.
you're not there.
You're not there.
Well, it all
They
comes-
don't want you. Exactly right.
It comes down to it, Danny. I tell those people all the time. I go, when good coaches, you got to make your kids dogs.
Yeah.
You got to be dogs.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
you're
matter what.
that great. There was a great interview. I think it was a couple years ago. I need dogs.
Oh, yes.
I need
Yeah.
dogs.
The guy from Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, I got cats.
Yeah.
You know, I need dogs.
But the problem is, you say it now,
Yeah.
you get
You
fired.
fired.
Yeah.
You get fired.
I mean, God forbid you say anything, man.
Yeah.
You get fired.
Well-
and I'll be honest with you, that's anything. I don't. Let me explain this. I know people are going to go crazy, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I have a small circle of friends anyways. I don't care. COVID is horrible. But you know what COVID has caused? If you have a cold,
Stay
you're not
home.
allowed to go to practice.
Yeah.
Right. No, you're
Right?
right.
If you have a sniffle, you're not allowed to go to practice. If your nose is running or you have diarrhea, you can't come to practice. So you can imagine a team with 20 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom was a single parent. If we had COVID when she was when I was small and she was raising me, she'd send me to school with COVID.
Yeah.
Because she was a single mom working.
Yeah.
She would say, buddy, you're going to school, wear a mask and don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what you, and I don't know if it's wrong or right. I'm not saying.
No, it's
I'm not saying anything. But that has changed sports right now.
Well, the whole generation. I should not even.
No, you're right.
the
Don't use
millennials-
generation because they come after you.
That's okay. The millennials, I say it all the time because I tell our apprentices at work, you millennials are so soft.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I say to myself, you know what? I'm like a dinosaur. I'm old.
Yeah.
When I catch myself saying that, I think, damn, Dan, you're old saying that. But you know what? I agree. I agree. It is what it is.
Well,
But COVID has caused a lot of problems in sports. And I know it's serious. I can't wait till we solve this problem with COVID because the problem I'm worried about, if it ain't going to change.
Right.
Like COVID goes away, but we still,
Follow them procedures, guidelines.
worries me.
You know, let's take our first break. But before we do that, though, I want to give a big shout out to tonight's game. Tonight's sponsors: Apollo Pro Cleaning, Thrifty, Hertz Napa Auto, TS Electric, Hauser Furniture, IBEW Local 246, Trained to Electrify, the Zach Caloris Foundation, Kendall Landscaping, and World Radio. We'll be right back after these messages. Talk about Trinity Christian Academy.
Yes, sir.
When you think you're at your worst, our team is here to help pick you up. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, nothing will stop us from restoring your home to the way it was before. Our crews do everything from cleaning your carpets to restoring your damaged home. We also offer 24-hour emergency water and fire damage services because we know tragedies are not planned. Call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today.
Floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days, and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz Thrifty Car Rental and Detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
Hauser Furniture prices won't be beat. Sofas starting at $449, recliners starting at $339, queen mattresses and box springs starting at $399, complete bedroom suite including dressers, mirror, chest and headboard starting at $799, 5-piece dinette sets as low as $329, carpet with padding and installation as low as $289 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
Hausers has it all.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electric. Ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T wireless network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
So let me ask you this. How's your yard looking after our hot, dry summer? Well, Kindell Landscaping wants to make your property look its very best. Their services include full lawn care, yard fertilizing plans, retaining walls, pavers, hardscape designs, full landscape design, and installation. They even do tree removal and pruning services. Kindell Landscaping has over 15 years of hardscape experience. Kindell Landscaping has as its #1 goal to build a strong reputation 1 yard at a time. Contact Kindell Landscaping at 740-317-3828 or look them up on Facebook. It's Kindell Landscaping, Kindel Landscaping. Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We're back with Coach Dan Rivera. We're on the Blue Dons this week. They are the big game here. You know, we're sitting 12th, as Billy said, as you said right now.
Yeah, I think they're 10. I think they're 10. I'm not sure.
So you win at some point. You know.
Yes.
Tell us a little about, we don't follow Trinity. Tell us a little bit about
Trinity Christian is just a typical Catholic small school. Numbers hurt them. They have injuries, just like we have injuries. I think they have 15 or 16 now. I know they had injuries. Really, like one game, they played 100 with 11 guys.
Wow.
They had injuries. It's just typical. They're smaller in our school. Wow. I think they have 80 kids total. But the problem is they have soccer too. So imagine that.
Yeah,
you got to
so
share your kids. You're fighting kids, but they're going to throw the ball like we do. They run zone because they don't got enough linemen to run the power game. So they're basically typical Catholic school with no numbers. Sling it, try to keep them honest with the run, and play defense as best you can.
Yeah, you played them last year. I think we did their game when you played them over there. Yeah, it was a 7.5-hour game, if I recall, because they threw it every down and you threw it every down. Yeah. But it was a good game, and I think you expanded the lead late.
Yeah, I think we won 36-6. I'm not
you
sure.
expanded. Yeah. It was a pretty good game at halftime, and I think you expanded it in the second half with a couple turnovers.
You know, it's interesting. You just asked me to score. When I was a defense coordinator, I knew all the scores. When I'm a head coach, I can't remember anything because you got to move on to the next one.
You can't remember.
It's crazy.
Yeah, something
crazy. No, but they're going to play hard, and we're going to play hard. It's a good sing-lay, no-number game, I guess you want to call it. You know.
Yeah, I mean
it is. It is what it is. Sing-lay football, not numbers.
Are there any? Obviously for your guys, Santino, the gunslinger.
He's our guy.
He's when you first. I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but first thing you think of when you think of Madonna football, besides Dan Rivera, Santino or Leo throwing the ball.
Oh, sure, it should be. He's our guy. They don't have a Santino. Yeah. That's our advantage. Sometimes we play small schools that we can actually throw it. Yeah. Santino, it's hard to find a quarterback. Right. Imagine 18 guys. How do you get lucky to have a quarterback who could throw the ball?
Yeah.
It's really, or you usually have a running back, or we have a quarterback that's been there 4 years before I got there, so he understands it. Yeah. And we also got a nice receiver.
Yeah.
And Evan Curran, he had a big body. You usually don't get that with 18 kids. Now, Trinity Christian does have big bodies, tall kids, because I think they're a basketball school.
Yes.
No disrespect, but I think they're very good at basketball. So they do have those athletes out there, but we're lucky to have Centennial earlier. We are.
Well, it helps, especially like you were saying, if you're a small school, now you know that you have a quarterback that can sling it. If I can just find a couple guys that can run a couple routes.
Exactly right. Because the easiest thing to do is pass block.
Yeah.
The hardest thing to do is run block because you got to move somebody. Yeah. It's the hardest thing to do. And that's why we don't play Santino on defense.
Right.
If he goes down, you can forget it. Right. I mean, you can forget it. I mean, it's a wrap. We just go and say, "Buddy, forget it. Let's not waste time. Let's get home early."
Get home early. Well, we were talking last week about making a trip down here. Did you have to raise money to get down there to get a charter? Or?
No, I ain't get a charter. Yeah, I ain't get a charter. We took the school bus to Hunter. We're going to take a school bus to Trinity. Just depends if we make the playoffs, who we play. I'm always wishing we play someone close.
Right.
So I can take a school. It just kills your budget.
Yeah.
I don't, I know.
Right.
That's SSC. I don't get them. I'm sure they think I'm wrong. Why do you have to try? Like, say we ended up 12th, and James Monroe was 5.
Yeah.
James Monroe is 5.5 hours away from there. Do you think it's safe to put a kid on a school bus, drive down that day, have the school bus driver drive back that day?
Night? Yeah, no.
I'm just asking.
No,
There's
right.
no way. So if I take a charter bus, most small schools' budgets are wiped.
Yeah, it's gone.
We can't stay at night because you have money.
Right,
I don't understand the philosophy. Why not play halfway? You could drive down Saturday, play at 1 o'clock.
Right.
Right? 5.5 goes to 2.5, 2:45. Now you feel safer. I don't understand why we are behind times.
But you get the way team gets to pick in West Virginia.
Yeah,
right?
we get to pick Friday night. You get to pick 1 o'clock Saturday or 4 o'clock Saturday. But Billy, the bus driver, 5.5 hours. You play a game. He's sitting there. You got to drive back.
Yeah,
if you play 5.5 hours away, Dan, you got to go down and stay.
I know. I did that last year. I had no money left. We had no banquet because I had no money.
Yeah.
We went to Greenbrier West. Stayed a night in Fairmont. They gave us a great deal. They gave me $50 a room. And then when I raised money, thank God the community gave me money for the charter bus.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand it.
Man, you got some of those lawyers and doctors who have to pony up.
Yeah. Sometimes those are the ones that don't want to pony up. That's why they got all the money.
Most of
Those
the time,
hard-working dudes give you the money. Now I want to give a shout out to Joe Guerrero.
Yes.
I mean, he's got a plumbing thing there. I'm sorry. He's been good to me, man.
Oh, no,
Hard worker.
no.
He's been great to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I call him. He helps me. I mean, he got no connection to the game right now.
Right, no, give
He's
him
been
credit.
really good, man. Really, he's a great plumber. Yeah. He's a great guy. He's really helped our football team out.
No, you're good.
That's
really has.
You need guys like that, Dan.
Exactly
to keep
right,
a
I
small
do.
program going.
Exactly
you need
right.
guys like that to keep it going.
Yep.
When you need a little bus drive or something like that. Or,
Exactly
or a
right. Call
meal.
him. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Like I try to buy my kids travel gear. He helped me with that. I mean, those are important things. I want my kid to have the same experience as everybody else.
You're right. You're right.
As everybody else, I want to do it.
And that's what makes not to blow smoke up, but that's what makes you special as a coach because. A lot of coaches say, well, we just can't do it. We can't do it. No,
I refuse to.
This is what I want.
I refuse to. I came from good programs. I'm lucky I had good coaches. That's why I'm a good coach. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm lucky to have good guys coach me because I believe in that philosophy. I believe in the best. Travel well, you play well. You might not always win, but at least you're traveling well. Yeah, I know. That's my philosophy.
Well, getting back to it, you're playing Trinity, and you said this is kind of like a playoff game.
Yeah, basically, first round. Say what you want.
You're in.
They're our size.
Yeah.
We've got about the same numbers. Because let's face it, my kids are going to play hard if we make the playoffs. But we're going to play one of those big boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not kidding you.
No, you're right.
Those top 5 teams, those top 6 teams, I mean, they got 30, 35 kids.
Yeah. Right.
Imagine playing Wheeling Central.
Right.
They're like the boogeyman, single A. I mean, you can't kill the boogeyman.
You're right.
They got 45 kids. I mean, you think a little single A school going to kill a boogeyman? I mean, you're going against a boogeyman. They can say what they want. It's fair. It's not fair. I mean,
Wheeling Central's
18
gonna be
kids
have to
going
go on
against
the road.
40. That's a boogeyman.
Yeah.
Tell me another single A team that can go to St. Clairsville and survive.
Yeah.
Not win, but survive
Right.
and then play Beaver local.
Yeah.
And Buckeye local.
Yeah.
And those are big schools in
You're right.
single A.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Those guys are the boogeymen in single A.
You're 100% right.
And they're not going to get a home
And
game.
God bless them. They don't need a home.
I know, but they're not getting a home game.
They got money down there. It's like each other. They ain't like Madonna.
But
They
I'm saying-
travel well. No, they don't need
But
that.
they're going on the road. They're not going to be in the top 8, correct?
Imagine if they're 16, the poor number 1. They're
Cameron
beating
gets-
them one's head in. I mean, I'm not being rude. Wheeling Central would have won last year if they got in.
Yeah.
If Cody didn't hit them.
Yeah.
Until you beat them, then you got something going on.
I mean, that's the benchmark. You're
And
right.
their schedule is so tough. There's not a single A team that could play their schedule. I'm trying to copy them,
Right.
but I need kids.
Right.
But they're the guys. Everybody complains about them. I don't know why. Copy them.
Right.
Go watch them play. Call the guy. Mike Young's a good guy. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Call him because he's a guy.
Oh, he's
just
a
like Big Red. Reno's a guy. Call him.
Ask
So
him.
we're not what do you do? How do you do this? Those are the guys you want to do it from.
Yeah, you want to be the best, learn from the best.
You might not have their kids, but at least you can get something from them to help you.
Right,
I mean, Willing Central's the boogeyman, single A.
Oh, I'm just telling you. I was talking about it at work the other day. Played Big Red in '95.
Yeah, with Van Gordon and all them.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Dan Stevens.
All those guys.
I remember.
Dan Gordon.
Yeah.
It was when Bronco Busick was playing. That was Bronco Busick. They had Dwight Macon. They come to Hardy.
You don't answer that phone if you're another single A team.
Right.
Reno's calling. So what? Let him get the voicemail.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I mean,
you're right.
I mean, and nothing against Willing Central. They call me. They're gonna get the voicemail. I mean, I'm only gonna play him if I get in the playoffs. I gotta play him.
Right.
And we won't survive. We're breaking collarbones against 100.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I know where I'm at. We're trying to build this thing, but they're not the team you want to play right away.
No. Their schedule is uncalled for.
Uncalled for.
I mean, they went to St. Clairsville, Beaver local, Buckeye local, Martins Ferry.
Yeah. Keep going.
Lindsley, maybe? They
all those
didn't
teams,
play Lindsley
all
this year.
those teams you said, if you take Willing Central out, they win single A.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean,
You're right.
St. Clair's has a guy who signed with Ohio State.
Yeah.
If he blocked my N, I wouldn't see him.
You're
I have
right.
an N 108 pounds. I'm just telling you. I mean, it's the
But
truth.
no, you're right, though. I mean, you're right.
I have a linebacker. Both my linebackers are 150. Imagine him coming down on a trap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. And I respect Willing Central. I'm not making. They are who they are. They are the best team in single A till someone beats them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just it.
And where is the state this year, Danny? I was going to ask you, is it still at Wheeling?
Yes, still at Willing, yeah.
All right.
Yep, still at Willing.
Because I know they were talking about moving it back to Charleston.
Yeah, I don't know. They got gig gun. I don't know. Willing.
No, it's
I don't
not
know.
Willing.
I know.
It's still Willing. Yeah. I just think
When they go
the
to every 3
atmosphere there.
years
I
or
don't know.
something?
Yeah. Every 3 or 4, something like that. Yeah. Yep. And when the boogeyman's in the state finals every year, why move it?
Yeah.
The boogeyman, I like it.
Yeah. They're the bad. I mean, they're the bad guys. I mean, it's what they are.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. That schedule was like when Lindsley put their schedule together. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You do it. They do it every year.
Because
They played Parkersburg High School last year. Parkersburg High School's a AAA school.
Yeah.
I mean, just a different breed. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, you know what you got to do? You got to be like Hoosiers this year. Buddy.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. I can't lose no more kids, Jace. No more. I got a strong 18, one kid sick. Hopefully he's back tomorrow. I have a strong 19. But I'm going to tell you one thing. 19, 17, 16, they're going to play hard. Can't tell you what's going to happen, but they're going to play hard.
You know,
And we're going to play till we can't play no more.
And that's something, you know, you said, I remember when we first interviewed you, when you first got the job, and, you know, you wanted to make these kids tough. You wanted to bring, and you're doing that because, like I said, this is something these kids will never forget.
Yeah.
You know, what we went through at 17, 18, you know.
But
kids,
if you can put with me, you can put with everybody. I'll be honest and say, I'm sure Reno's tough too. I know he is. You can put with me yelling at you and screaming at you because I hold nothing back. If you stink, I tell you stink. You know what I mean? I'm not going to butter. I'm not going to do it. If you're playing well, you're going to get playing well.
Danny, you ain't got to tell me, but I've been on the sideline.
Yeah.
I've been on the sideline.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
It is what it is. And I always tell them, it ain't hard playing football. You know what's hard? Going to work every day.
Yeah.
Work stinks.
Stinks.
And I like my job. It stinks. So getting up every day, going to work, so you have a paycheck for your family.
Amen
That's
to that.
hard. Football practice ain't hard.
No, even
Right? They could be adults. I mean, I'm just telling the truth.
You know what, Cornell? He's not afraid to let the officials know either.
No, I don't know if I can say they're bad too, but my God. God, I don't get it.
Oh,
my wife gets nervous. She says she hates going to my games.
He talks to me more than he was talking to his assistant coaches.
Yeah.
It's funny. I enjoy it. The games are too goddamn long, but I enjoy being at your game. I like to be about an hour
Our
and a half.
games haven't been too long this year. We were running the ball a little bit. Ran
yeah.
at 35 against
Central,
Central. Ran a few against Cotton Valley. Now, Cameron was a marathon.
Yeah.
All I can say is when we do their games, it's a good thing that we are an internet broadcast because we would be fined.
We'd have big fines. We'd have big fines.
Remember I cussed last year? I forgot we were in air.
That's all right.
That was terrible.
That's all right.
No, it was great. We're on the internet. So
Yeah.
You're all right, Danny. I cuss a little bit sometimes too, and I forget that I'm on.
I know. I can't help it. Listen, if you don't cuss, I worry about you.
I know.
I mean, I think you're doing something sneaky. I'll be honest with you.
You come to my house, then
I couldn't hang out with no one that doesn't cuss. I wouldn't trust them.
Right.
I mean, you got to cuss for me to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Imagine playing for the Merchants and didn't cuss.
Oh, you wouldn't make it. They'd kick you off.
Yeah,
They'd kick you off the team.
Ain't nothing wrong with cussing.
Nope.
I tell you what.
My kids here, that's just what it is.
And once again, it goes just, I hate to say it, different times.
But that's life.
Yeah.
My mom cussed at me.
Yeah.
I cussed at my kids. I mean, they're growing up. I mean, they ain't going to be shocked when someone calls them a name.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, simple as that.
Yeah.
You want to teach them.
Yeah.
You want to teach them. People
Yeah,
are
this
gonna be
bullying
hard.
thing, you know, you take care of bullying. Punch a guy back in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, this bully, we got all these things for bullying. I mean, come on, punch him in the face.
See what it's
Someone
about.
teases you, punch him in the face. Ain't nothing wrong with hand fighting.
No.
Ain't nothing. You lose, you shake hands, he ain't going to bother you no more.
Yep.
Right.
Nah, times have changed.
Not these
I
days,
sound
man.
old, I know.
No, you're right. These days it's not that.
No, man. Put on Instagram, you put on Facebook. This guy's teasing me. Just go knock on the door. Fight him.
Yeah.
Have the parents there.
Yeah.
You can break up, it gets out of hand. I mean, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Oh, you gotta love it, Danny.
It's the truth, Billy.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's the truth.
I'm with
I
you.
remember my dad. He asked me a question. I said, "Yeah." This 13, 14. I said, "Yeah." He said, "What?" I said, "Yes." He said, "What'd you say?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He split up.
But my son's 30. If he talks back to me now, he's going to get pumped.
Yeah. Well, my dad, when I said yeah the third time,
Yeah.
he hit me. I bounced off the wall. I'm laying on the ground. He said, "What'd you say?" I landed on the ground. I said, "Yes, sir."
Yeah. Tell me what's wrong with hitting your kid. I don't understand what's wrong with hitting your kid anymore. I don't understand it. You raise him how you want. I just don't believe in that.
Hey,
And
Danny,
my daughter talks back to you, she's going to get whacked too.
I'll give you one, Danny. We were playing a team. I won't tell you where. It was out north of Steubenville, real close, and we're playing a summer league. And our catcher now is the Steubenville High School catcher, Zach Smith. His birthday. Happy birthday, Zach, if you're listening. Well, he made a bad play. I grabbed that sumbitch by his chest and had him up against the fence. They called the cops on me.
Yeah, well, I always tell them, if
Call
they
the
call the
cops on
cops on
me.
me, I'm doing you a favor. Like, I don't know.
And you know what? His dad was in the dugout. He goes, "What you call the cops for? He didn't hurt him enough."
I agree. And it is what it is now. I guess you got to go with the times, but I just can't give in.
No.
I can't give in. I don't know. It's just different times, I guess,
Yep.
It's
I
different
agree.
times. It's tough.
Oh, it is.
Tough. I mean, the Reno guys, guys are dying.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, he was another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's anymore. You can't. That's the beauty about, I think, also our program. I can remember, and Bill, you guys probably remember this. I forget who the player was. Came off the field, and coach just grabbed him by the helmet, was shaking, and next thing you know, Sunday's editorial. This lady happened to be in from out of town. She wrote an editorial how she came to the game, and she was appalled, and the coach grabbed the kid by the face mask. Well, then next Sunday's editorial was full of mind your own business. You stay out.
But that's Steubenville. See, but that's Steubenville. That's the difference. If that happened in Follinsville or anywhere, that's Steubenville. It's different. I told you, it ain't easy living. Tough people live in Steubenville.
The kid didn't
Just telling him,
it
it's
was the
different.
same thing. It was the same thing I was telling you. The kid's dad told him or something, or whoever was his guardian goes, he wasn't hard enough on him.
Yeah.
Because that's life.
Here's what I'm going to tell you before I leave here. Before I leave, like, they call Reno a motivator. And he is.
Yeah.
But if he was losing, they call him a what? Big mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When I win, I yell, it's okay. They call you a motivator. You're motivating the kids.
Yeah.
The kids are playing for your heart.
Yeah.
But if I go 2-8, I'm a bully.
Yeah.
I'm badgering them.
Yeah.
I'm too hard on them. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Right? When you're winning, you're a motivator. When you're losing, act like a lunatic, you're the bad guy.
You're the bad guy.
This is what simple. That's when they get rid of you. Right? I mean, it's as simple as that.
One thing I say, they're not just big rig. This whole this area. I will say this about this, because I work out of town. A lot of people ask me about. I was in Kentucky, and the guy was asking me about. So I'll tell you something about our area. 85-90% of the guys there either think they can. Everybody thinks they can beat everybody, or they're not afraid to fight anybody.
Right.
They'll put their
The problem is, Jason, we need those mills back up.
Yeah.
We need
Yes,
those dads.
that's right.
Ain't no disrespect to nobody. We need those dads
Right.
who work 12 hours, 14 hours, and they say, you do what you want, my kid.
Yeah.
I'm too busy working.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need the parents standing on my hill watching.
Yeah.
I need those mill workers. It's just what it is. It's just, it's blue-collar guys.
Yeah. I don't think you're getting into the big red practice.
Well, you can't because you control it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody should copy them, but you can't because sometimes you don't get that backing.
That's right. You need the backing. That's the biggest thing, Danny. If you have a backer, you can do it.
I learned that coaching. You yell, you're a motivator, you win. You're a jerk when you don't win.
Yeah, you're the bully.
They bully when you don't win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's badgering.
Yeah, exactly right. He's too hard on the kids. That's why they're not winning. Okay, get a cupcake in there.
Yeah.
See if you're going to win.
Yeah.
Football's a tough game.
You ain't lying.
Right.
I ain't lying, yeah.
Well, Danny, that's going to wrap it up here.
You guys probably get so much trouble.
We never get in trouble,
No.
Danny.
We're on the internet.
We're on the internet. We don't never get in trouble.
Yeah, if you don't want to listen, don't listen.
That's right.
I mean,
Exactly.
when I come on, turn it off. I get care less.
I know.
I'm just talking to my friends here.
Yeah,
I mean, we could be at the bar
Danny,
right
I
now
can tell you
talking the same thing.
This is our most popular show.
Oh, okay, good.
And then last Friday was unbelievable, the numbers we did Friday.
That's
man.
funny because someone told me that I'm not a typical coach to say typical things.
Right, no, you're not.
I don't know what the language is. I'll be honest. I don't know what it is. My wife gets mad at me. You can't say that.
Why?
I'd be lying. Right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know what it is. One thing, I don't lie to my kids.
No.
No, you can't. If they'll eventually catch you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kids,
They'll eventually catch
kids
you.
are smart.
Yes,
Even though
they're
you think
smart.
they're dumb, they're smart. They
Yeah,
catch
they're
on.
smart. They'll know.
They
They'll
catch
know.
on.
They'll
Yeah,
know.
They catch on.
I agree.
Well, hopefully I'm back here next Wednesday,
Yes,
bringing
yes,
some gifts.
Yes. The Morgan, baby.
Yep, and a couple of shirts. I got tons of stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
seriously. That'd
Bring
be
it over.
Awesome. That'd be
Okay.
awesome.
I wish I had sweatshirts, but you guys are fitting in larges. Don't take
No.
it wrong.
No.
Don't take it wrong. I ain't either.
I ain't
That's
fitting
why I
no
got a lot of
large.
them. Yeah.
I ain't got no
Yeah.
fitting no large.
For some reason, the guy gave me a lot of larges. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I know.
bunch
I
extra
agree.
for us.
I agree. Those larges, I don't know who ordered them. But they got the wrong gig there.
And that's why I tell people I might make a fat joke. Listen, I'm fat. I can tell fat jokes.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I don't take offense being fat. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's the truth.
We got to start doing like Cornell, going to the track and walking.
Good for him, yeah. Simple thing, yeah. He must not be a head football coach. Because when you walk, then the parents see you, and then they walk with you. And here's the line: I hate to bother you, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, but you're going to anyway.
Yeah, anyways, that's it.
Like, I hate when people say, I don't want to interrupt, but you're going to.
Yeah, no matter what. Hate to bother you. I know you're busy, but.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, Danny, thank you.
Thank
always
you.
For having me, 'cause I know you're busy and coming over here across the bridge.
Never busy for you guys. You guys do a good job.
Giving us time and good luck this week. And, they said we'll be talking about your.
We should be talking next week. I'll be disappointed if we're not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Coach Dan Rivera. We're at Madonna Blue Dawns, folks.
Go Blue.
Tonight's show brought to you by Apollo Pro Cleaning, Thrifty Hertz Napa Auto, TS Electric, Hauser Furniture, IBEW Local 246, the Zach Caloris Foundation, Kendall Landscaping, World Radio, and as always, thank you to our host sponsor, Bennigan's. Have a good evening, everybody.